Okay, we're back. I've actually been reviewing my video footage as I finish each set, so I'm a little forgetful of what I was talking about in the last video, sort of what I was doing, but it shouldn't be a problem. Exploring. We'll just clear this area and then continue. Let's get our other plantation. 2 turns. Very nice. So what I remember how I was talking about was research agreements, and they were just changed slightly in this most recent patch, so let's see if I can sort of accurately describe them. So no information here. In all the other versions I played, there is essentially no paid research agreements. What it is when you have a declaration of friendship with another civ, your science, I believe it was 2% or 3% of your gross science is combined and then given to each civ respectively. So this sort of eliminates the need to pay 250 gold for this thing that people might declare war on you and cancel. And really, I heavily disliked the vanilla research agreements. You get through the tech tree way too fast, and it just kind of takes away from basically Renaissance era gameplay, as you just sort of skip it by having these research agreements. Now, again, I'm playing the most recent patch of this mod. It just came out today, so this is my first time through with it. There was a change made to the research agreement mechanic, and it's that you can now enact research agreements with other players without actually being friends, and I believe it's a smaller percentage than what I previously said. But when you are friends, you also gain an increased amount of communal research. So it's a really nice mechanic in that you can sort of not give the agreements to the players that are really far ahead, and at the same time take them from players who are behind and try to catch up that way. So we'll probably not get this camp, but that's fine. You can start shooting this guy. What does he have? So he moves faster in forest and jungle, so we're protected there. You want some assistance. We want to explore. Now, do I follow sort of our continent, or do I try and find a path to the other continent? And I think I want to go this way. Oh, well, so much for that. So we're 6 turns to our settler, 5 turns to a bronze reveal. As I was reviewing, I was thinking I could actually, at this point, just switch to optics, although it's a little late. Pick up the embarkation, send my Liberty Settler down here, because really this location is just insane. I just don't think I could really protect it from France, and doing so they might pick up this natural wonder, excuse me. So it's an interesting plan, but it's not going to happen this game. So now we see that we do have this extra. Let me get out of this so you can see. We have a surplus cotton, as you can see, and I want to sell it. So we're going to go to our trade view, and we can see the amount of gold that each player has, and we can just click on our excess resource to get an offer. I want to sell this to probably France. So he's trying to give us open borders alongside, but we'll just take the flat 240 here. Now I know some players like Waney, if I'm pronouncing that correct, and Mad Dejin are sort of above gaming the AI. They can play DD and just, I don't know, somehow find a way to just completely annihilate it. Unfortunately, I'm not quite on their level. Like I said, I am playing more or less the immortal difficulty of this game. So I'm not yet above playing some tricks on this AI. So if France declares war on me, then we can resell that luxury for maximum value. I want to get this hill up and running, this hill right here. Unfortunately, my city doesn't want to expand there, so that's 175. That's a big chunk of gold. In Instead, I will probably just pick up this hill here for 85, and I'll lose a chop, but want to save the extra gold if I can. So we got our scout. Now, production-wise, could get the library as previously stated. Still don't quite need a monument. Another trireme. Probably want to go for a worker. We're going to place a city very, very shortly. So I'll need a worker to support that city. Although I could just flat buy it when the city gets there and instead sort of maximize what's going on over here. Oh. Man, I want to get masonry and I want to get optics. Should we go for another trireme? There's not a whole lot of places we can send it. So I don't think that's the case. I'll probably just go for another archer. We can build spearmen very shortly, but there's really nothing I want to get in the meantime. Well, this is a tough one. Let's stick with the archer plan for now. Enemy is near. Go away, enemy. Now, again, I moved the scene to this tile last turn, but I do distinctly remember saying I want to go explore Mount Fuji. And again, playing. Yeah, see, we're the first to meet this guy. This early trireme's kind of paying off here. And city-state rewards. Alright, come down here. Five turns for a mine. Again, I talked about how coastal cities are more powerful in this mod. We can see right away that our coast tiles are going to provide us with 2 food, 1 gold. And building a lighthouse will give us an additional food on this tile. I talked a little bit about the commerce tree and specifically the guilds policy. So we pick up this, we get this policy in the Great Merchant, and we can follow it right here to Merchant Navy. +1 moves and sight for military ships, +2 production for coastal cities, and an additional 2 production for naval buildings. You can really turn coastal cities into like these production beasts that just turn shit out at an incredible rate. It's really nice. I'm seeing this mountain here. Sort of gets Mount Fuji, but we'll see. So the power of the coastal city is very, very nice in this mod. In the vanilla game, I remember just being like, wow, I have to settle a coastal city? These tiles are worthless. Like, I'm basically settling, 12 or whatever the case may be, useless tiles that I just have no reason to work. So that's a nice feature. Look at their capital, size 4. It's kind of surprising. So anyway, they're over here. So we're not going to have to worry about them too much by settling this area, hopefully. I want to get this guy moving sort of quickly. Hopefully France gets out of the way.
Here, Hector.
So, iron. Yeah, we missed the iron too. That was probably kind of a dumb move to go for that hill. But like I said, I'm a sucker. What can I say? This is not going to reveal anything. These forests are in the way. Now I can continue up this way, but now that we're here, let's just sort of check out the continent. Oh, I love that natural wonder. It's so good. So I don't know if we're going to find our way to this encampment. We'll see what happens here. I see some mountains. Now, do I want to get optics and embark a settler? I it might be quicker, to be honest, than walking it through all this crap. And it'll give us the ability to go sort of lighthouse first. Although I still don't see any atolls. This fish is kind of far. Our other option would be, where is that? Masonry, for that stone we got going on in our capital. And walls. Nah, that could be nice. This stone. Now, I don't know what's going on in this version, but I used to be able to hit Alt and sort of look at the yield after it gets improved. It's not working right now, so not quite sure what the deal is there. But I believe it will be a 2 food, 4 production tile, or 3 production. So we're really looking at masonry, optics. I can't really decide at this point. See, if there was more sort of island area in here to explore, I would easily pick up optics and try to get some goodie huts and whatnot. But we have to sort of go all the way around to really do anything. Masonry, masonry, masonry. Well, sorry guys, I know this is kind of boring for me to just sit here agonizing over this decision, but like I said, I want to concentrate on not fucking up and while I'm talking, so let's just see what we got. Just go masonry. We need the production, so let's do that. Again, moving my unit 1 square at a time here. This continent, just this really nice resource distribution here. Oh, I remember I mentioned that strategic resources were much rarer in this mod, and what I actually meant by that was that they do occur at the same frequency, where we have iron, some horses, some iron. But as you see, we're only picking up 3 iron here, which is actually quite high for an iron tile in this mod. This is much more normal, 1 iron. So you really need to pick and choose how you use your strategic resources and what you do with them. Adds a nice layer of strategy to the game. Let's go onto this hill. So France, I've seen a number of kind of units roaming around. If we want to take that city, we're going to need to support it. So it's a good thing we have our 3rd archer on the way. See, this is another 30 gold. This trium's really doing quite nicely for us. I can't even think about picking up one of these guys. Possibly militaristic. I'll have to take a look in a second. Oh, Egypt. Interesting. Surprised I haven't met them. So yeah, that's a dead end. We're up to 6. Yeah, and you're just fucking up our whale tile. Let's just go ahead and wait. 4, 5. Yeah, okay. 4 turns is fine. Alright, so this is the end of the video. I will see you in the next one. We'll figure out what we're doing with our city-states, and we'll start our expansion. Alright guys, see you then.